Welcome to another episode of Success Today. I'm your host, Jack Canfield. And today I have a very interesting guest with me, Dr. Teri Rouse, who is a behavioral interventionist, a parenting coach, and consultant. Welcome to the show, Teri.
Thank you so much for having me, Jack. I'm glad to be here with you.
Give us a little more background about yourself, who you are, where you come from, what you do.
I am an early and behavior interventionist, an autism and reading specialist, parenting coach and consultant, and a multiple best-selling author. I am a parent and a wife, and I spend most of my time working with families and even small businesses to help them improve communication, resolve conflict, so that they can have a peaceful environment at home and at work.
Was there a special moment in time, a special event where you decided this is what you were going to do? Or this is my passion, this is what I want to pursue?
There were a lot of moments that kind of led up to all of that. Being in the classroom, working with children. I think the one thing that really led to the moment was when we were struggling with our own challenging behaviors at home and with our son. I decided that I needed to know more. I knew that there were solutions out there, but I didn't know what they were. So I went back to school. I got a doctorate in special education and behavior, positive behavior supports. I took all the best of the best things and put them together so that I could help other families that were on their knees like we were, trying to find solutions to make life a little bit easier and happier and more peaceful at home.
That's great. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of need for that out there. Sure. Very good. So the name of this show is Success Today. And success is a complicated word. It means a lot of different things to a lot of people. What does success mean to you?
Success to me is recognizing who I am, the gifts that I have, and then being able to share those with other people around me. It's been a long journey to finally discovering what that is. And I think that it was a lot of small successes along the way, a lot of small things that happened along the way that I went, okay, wait a minute. This is what I'm supposed to do. These are the steps for me to get to the greater good. And I didn't recognize all of those things until a few years ago, until really things came together. So it's been kind of an exciting journey.
So when you're working with parents, how do you help them find success in terms of what you're doing with them?
I think that parents have to recognize that, first of all, they're not alone, that they're perfectly imperfect, that they're going to make mistakes, and to celebrate the small things that happen along the way. Because small successes and small wins lead up to big wins and lead up to that greater success. When you can celebrate small things, you begin to recognize, things are not really that bad. We can do this. And I'm not a terrible parent. I've made my mistakes. And that's success too, owning a mistake. If I own and experience the good and the bad, then I can share that. And those are life skills that I'm teaching my children. And that is success.
What would be one of those life skills?
Okay, so that's a really great question. I'm going to give you two. One of them is positive attention. So Jack, when I say to you, thank you so much for having me on your show today. This was a really great opportunity. I'm telling you exactly what it is that I'm thanking you for. I'm telling you that something that maybe I'd like to happen again, right? So when you tell your children, thank you so much for making your bed today, you did a great job. I don't care if they've done it wrong. If they've made an effort to do something and you recognize that, they're going to do that behavior over and over and over again. So that's the first thing. The second thing is when you make a mistake, owning it, and you may not be able to fix it, but you've recognized that you made a mistake. Like the parent that was out on the ball field and didn't like the call that the umpire made. And I'm thinking of my dad, that's why I'm saying this. After he, mouthed off and got thrown out of the game, he went back to the team and he said, I was wrong. I should not have done that. That was the wrong thing for me to do. But I want you to know that it won't happen again. And I'm going to put myself in timeout. I'm not going to sit in the bleachers for the next 3 games. So that's what he did. What that did is he showed the kids that, okay, I made a mistake. I can't really fix it, but I'm owning it and I'm accepting the consequences of it.
Well, this sounds like something all parents should learn because there's no parenting classes. Like you don't get a high school or college program.
No, you don't.
Teaches you that. So if people want to reach you and find out more about how you help them become more successful, where do they go?
They can go right to my website, drterirouse.com. and schedule a call with me. There's resources on there, books and all kinds of things that they can get started with. I highly recommend people book their call with me, and we can talk about how to get best started for them.
I'm really happy you're doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
You look like you're really good at it. You look like you enjoy it.
I do.
So very good.
I do.
Well, thanks for joining us today and sharing yourself and your work with us.
Thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate it.